Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gifted Since 92. Give you guys the latest on new music and movies and etc. All that good stuff. I'm doing a new movie review, and so sit back, relax, and I'm gonna give you guys an awesome review. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Um, I got to see the Secret Life of Pets 2. I went to the movies today, and I really enjoyed the movie a lot. It's a really, really great film. I recommend people go check it out. If they've seen the first Pets movie, they will definitely enjoy the second sequel to the franchise and series. The film, it was really inspiring and really empowering. It just gives you a different perspective, and it brings you a perspective of life. And I love like the characters, how they got to interact with each other, and they got to experience adapting and change, and they had went through life changing experiences. And it just teaches you how in life there are some changes that are going to happen, especially the ones that are not harmful. But it's okay to adapt and to grow and evolve, and just like look at this as a positive experience. And I know some people, they're afraid of change for whatever reason. I'm like that too sometimes, but I have to remind myself that it's okay for good change, because change can be good for the better. The characters who are in this film, my favorite characters, especially all of them, because I really love how the chemistry and how they got to interact with each other. There were some really fun moments. There was a lot of adventure in this movie too. So this movie, it was more the animals just going out, living with new experiences and different experiences. So I'll give you a little bit of information and spoilers a little bit on what the plot was about. So let me give you guys the list of the characters. So we got Max, Duke, Snowball, Gidget, Katie, Chloe, Pops, Buddy, Mel, Sweet Pea, Norman, Molly, and Daisy. There are some few new characters. Daisy, played by Tiffany Haddish. I thought her character was so cute. I love how Tiffany Haddish, she had really brought the role of Daisy to be a spunk, adventurous, little. I think she was a Shih Tzu, or I know she wasn't a Yorkie, but them kind of dogs, some them small, cute little dogs that everybody sees. But I love Tiffany Haddish character on Daisy. I loved Kevin Hart, Snowball. He was really, really, really dope. I love Snowball. He's cute, and he's also I can see myself in Snowball. He really kicks butt. He stands up for himself, so he don't take no ish. So he's really cute and spunky, and he just curious. He wants to know stuff, and he's pretty much he's on the go. So he likes to just be on an adventure. And I just love even with all of the characters, for example, Max and Duke's situation was really, really interesting, because their owner, Katie, in the beginning of the movie, she had found somebody that she liked, her boyfriend, and then her boyfriend became her husband, and then they had a child together named Liam. So Max and Duke, for them to see how things change, and to see that, okay, Katie, she's living her life, she found love, and then they had a child together, and it was really cool. And then Max, I really love Max, because there's some things in Max that I see in me, but it's okay, because he was always concerned about things. And Liam, he really got the adjustment of getting to know Liam, the little baby. And then Liam was he became a toddler. And then Duke, I always love Duke, because he's the life of the party. He's really, really nice. He's cool, down to earth. He's very he has more an open mind. where Max sometimes, he has an open mind sometimes, but sometimes he can be stubborn. But Duke, he was welcoming Liam too. So I love like the interaction between the dogs and Liam. Like you see how like children they interact with like dogs, so it's really cool. And I like how they got to visit Katie's husband's the uncle down at the farm. And it was really funny and hilarious because Max was like going through some issues with like I don't know them little big bolt like he had an itching problem. So yeah, so he was dealing with that. And then when the family went to the uncle's farm and they got to stay a couple of days, man, the experience at the farm was so cool. But it was funny because Max was like, this is a new like world, he was like he didn't know how to like adapt to it. And then him and dude they met this dog named Rooster. Now Rooster, I love Rooster. He's my man because he's like I see myself in Rooster too, like live life, but you gotta take on a challenge at times and don't be afraid. So I love like when Rooster encouraged Max to not be afraid of everything. You just gotta learn how to take charge and head on. So I love like Rooster's perspective of life, like making sure that it's okay, it's a challenge, but don't underestimate yourself. So I love like his perspective and how the interaction with like him and Max and Duke. So it's really really cool. I love that. And then in the meanwhile, Snowball and Daisy and let's see, the rest of like the crew, let's see, they were like playing like superheroes and stuff like that. Now Daisy, she had an issue with like she was at like the airport with the other animals, and there was this like tiger, this white tiger named Pooh. Now he was captured and he was forced to like become a circus animal act, and Daisy wanted to save him, because she had compassion and she had love for him, as a friend, as a like ally. So that was really cool. And Snowball, he was like, okay, we're gonna get things done, we're gonna kick butt. So it was really cool to see that. And then even with that, it just shows like people support each other and it's okay to like help those in need. So I love that. Oh my goodness, when it got to like when it got to the end of the movie, the little monkey, okay, they had to deal with these wolves, these black wolves. I think it was 4 of them, but those, man, they meant business. And in that sadistic circus act trainer, like the what they call him, the overseer, he was creepy because he was like, listen, he didn't care for animals. And then who was capturing stuff, don't pay any attention to this phone ringing. But yeah, so that dude, he was a creep. And so in the end, towards the end, I love when Snowball and that little monkey got into it. Now little monkeys are cute, and even circus little monkeys, because they are cute. But I just like how Snowball and the little monkey, they were like tussling and they were fighting. It was so dope. And they was like, trying to save Hugh, the white tiger. And then even before that, in the middle, Hugh, at first he was escaped by like Snowball and Daisy. So they tried to find him a house, a place to stay in an apartment. And then Pops, oh my god, that's another good one too. Pops was, well, he's an older dog, like I think he was like a hound, not a hound dog, but them older dogs. But it was so cute for these little puppies. They was able to like, they just want to learn the world and so curious, and just making sure like Pops was like teaching them how to like, become good puppies, and as they get older they become like good dogs. So it was really cool. Like Pops was like more like a caretaker and a nurturer to like the little puppies, and it was like, oh, and then they saw Woo, the white tiger. He's like, oh, can he stay with us? And he was like, all right. Pops was like, okay. So that was a cute moment there. So yeah, like near towards the end of the film, let's get back to like even then, oh yeah, I can't forget this part. Gidget. Let's get to Gidget. Gidget, I like Gidget because she's, she's very spontaneous, and she has like a bubbly personality. So her thing was, she was supposed to like help Max like babysit his little uh, toy thing, like something to play with. So her role was really really cool. Um, then she was trying to learn how to like, be a cat by like Chloe. And Chloe, I gotta talk about Chloe. Now Chloe, I can see myself in Chloe because Chloe, she really has a personality. Like she doesn't give a crap about things, and she gets annoyed a little bit. She's just not as like energetic. Like she is who she is. She's more like an introvert, like to herself, but she's funny. She's funny too, but she was like I said, helping get it out to be a cat. So it was really cool. And when we got to like the end of the movie, they did all the animals, the dogs and the cats. They got to save Pooh, the white tiger. They defeated the sadistic, evil circus ring act, the overseer. I don't know what. I'm gonna have to do research. What's the appropriate name? But yeah, it was really, really, really dope. I really enjoyed this film. So, like I said, they saved the day. Snowball, Max, Duke, Daisy, all of them, and Gidget. And then by the end of the film, Max and Duke and the family, they returned back to their home in New York. And then Liam, he was starting preschool, which was really, really, really cute. It was so adorable. So Liam, he was growing up. So yeah, so he went off to preschool, and that was a really, really touchy moment, And then like the family, they were supporting him, and then Duke and Max, they got to say, see you later, because you're growing up, little fella, but we'll always be there to protect you. So it was a really, really dope movie. The white tiger, who he got to live at the he got to live with the old lady with all those cats, so that was dope. That was cool to see. So they got a new playmate, and they got a new roommate forever, so that's cool. Snowball, he got back to his home with Molly, who adopted him from the first film. So that was really cool. He got to like, just, Snowball being a ball of fire. He got that like, he got that spunk and that fire in him, so so you can't mess with Snowball. So yeah, but overall, the movie was really great. I recommend people who are fans of the Pet series, go check it out. I recommend like go, out with your family, your kids, just have fun. But it's a really, really good movie. I'm looking forward. I'm sure that they will do a Pets 3, another sequel, because I'm starting to see this franchise being popular, which is a great thing. So it's really rare that like, you got these series of like the characters and the storylines keep going. So that's really cool. So yeah, guys. Excuse me. So yeah. So tell me what you guys think about The Secret Life of Pets 2. Have you guys seen it? Let me know down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't be afraid to hit that notification bell. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. So stay tuned as always, as your girl always keeping you guys on the latest of like music and movies and all that good stuff. So yeah, your girl's about to sign out. So stay tuned on the next episode of Get the Sense 92 Dragon Ball Z narrator reference. Peace. Bye bye.